Hi, I'm Thomas Million, the one's been reading you this lesson on inner peace and the way to control it, and a hardened heart and how you can soften it. This will probably be the last reading for this particular lesson. I have more at Thomas Million 1552, all one word, on YouTube. Here we go. The psychology behind the judgment. Cognitive shortcuts. Heuristics. Our brains are wired to make quick judgments to save mental energy. When confounded with something unfamiliar or overwhelming, we rely on mental shortcuts called heuristics. In this system, your system 1, reactive, quick, initiative, thinking independently, categorize what you saw. Stereotyping, the sight of the mess and the people lying triggered a pre-existing laziness. I've seen people at the park and they had a big old mess. They say that I must have thought they were lazy or made poor choices, or they're a nuisance, rather than viewing the person's attention as a complex result of systematic issues of personal tragedy. The effect, heuristic. The messiness itself can elicit a negative emotional response, like disgust or contempt, which then quickly and automatically, where you entire judgment of the people involved. Attribution theory, blaming the person. Key psychological factor is how we attribute the cause of someone else's behavior or situation. Controllable stigma. Research suggests that people are more likely to pass harsh judgment when they perceive a difficult situation is controllable. For homelessness, factors like poor hygiene, substance use, and a mess are often and sometimes incorrectly perceived as individual choice. This leads to the conclusion that the person is responsible for their fate. This kind of judgment, which focuses on personal failings rather than external circumstances, is associated with the feeling of the negative treatment or lack of help is legitimate. Fundamental attribution error. This is the tendency to overemphasize personality-based explanations for someone or someone's behavior, while underemphasizing the powerful role of situational and environmental factors. I focused on how could someone live like that, judgment that person, rather than what circumstance would force someone to live like that. I'm going to stop there and we'll do the next one. I thought I'd be done with that one, but I guess not.